Hey y'all, hey, you already know, and if you don't, you need to get to know that my government name may be Alexis, but to the public, I am Lenice. How's it going, y'all? I hope you're enjoying your day. Mine's definitely has been like a slight emotional roller coaster, and I will get into that here in a bit. But first things first, welcome back. Okay, if you're a reoccurring, not customer, I don't want to put it like that, but viewer, and if it's your first time, heck or hey, listen, did anybody tell you that you are beautiful? You are enough. Okay, you can do anything and everything that you put your mind to do. Did anybody tell you that you are beautiful? I think I said that already, but let me just read it. We're gonna get into why these packages is in the back too, but if I already didn't say it already, I think I did. But you are beautiful. You are enough. Okay? You do not need anybody's approval. Okay? Baby, your life is your life. The decisions that you make is the decisions that you make because it's your life. Period. Don't let nobody sway you from, not doing your dreams or whatever the case is. Baby, do you. Why? Because you are you for a reason. And there's only one you. So, now that that's out the way, y'all, I just had to let y'all know that. Make you remind yourself of who you are. Man, my eyes is puffy because your girl been a little bit emotional this morning. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been crying and praying all morning just to keep it a complete buck with you, because some things is just, the Lord allows everything to happen for a reason. I'll just say that. And if you are going through anything, like, I could have just been like, I don't want to make no video today, because that's kind of how I felt. I had like more than enough material to like make good videos and stuff like that, but I was like, you know what, I kind of don't feel like making no video, and I'm just not in the mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my attitude's like not right. Like, I don't feel like making no video. I ain't gonna make no video. And now here I am making a video, because I always be telling this in my videos. So like, how am I not gonna take my own advice and I'll be telling other people to do this stuff? But so I decided to take my own advice today. Basically, I chose to turn that energy into something positive and make the video anyway and encourage you as I'm encouraging myself also. Hopefully somebody can take from that lesson alone. And yeah, that's that. But like I said, I really hope you stay encouraged. I'm encouraging myself, like I said, because everybody has their little things of what they go through day in, day out, whether it be like jobs, family members, shoot, your kids. I ain't got no kids, but yet. But whatever the situation is, my eyes look super freaking puffy, like but yeah, whatever it is, I hope you stay encouraged and stay motivated. Definitely stay motivated and encouraged. I know sometimes it may seem like, man, I'm doing all that I can. I'm doing all that I can. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, Lord. Like, when is my breakthrough gonna come? You at the door. And that's why it seemed like everything is going crazy, because you at the door of your breakthrough. That's why. So, yeah, I'm gonna just keep pushing. You gonna keep pushing. We are gonna keep pushing, and that's just that. Okay, now these in the back. Okay, so let me get into this, y'all. This video might be all over the place because it kind of is all over the place. So I quit. I resigned from my well, it's not gonna technically be my current job no more after today. But either way, I quit. And so I gotta turn in that equipment today when I get off. So I guess I'll let y'all ride with me out that way to go return my equipment, because like I said, we work from home. It is so bright. Where my hand blockers at? I need my sunglasses. But yeah, so I gotta go to Temple and return all my equipment back or whatever, and then I start my new job on Monday. See how the Lord work? You see how the Lord work, y'all? When one door shut, today is Friday. Okay, another one open. Monday, I start my new job. So let me just tell you that God is good, okay? Don't be discouraged and don't give up. That alone just gave me a little pep to my step. Because listen, if that ain't true, baby, I don't know what is. Like, he will close one door literally and open another one. Like, as one is shutting, the other one is opening. Like, whoop, just like that. Like, just so you can have a visual for my visual people, because I'm a visual person. So listen to me again. Just as one door shuts, the other one open. Whoop. Hello. Like, man, God good. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care what nobody got to say, because God is good. Period. Period. My Father, he's good. He's good. But I had to say that to encourage somebody. But so I start that job on Monday. So all this week I've been like prepping and stuff, getting ready, because working from home, you know, it's different. And so I had to, so like with my other job, well, this one that my last day is today. Well, Scott and White, I'll just put it like that, because I mean, I ain't about to be working with them. Like, I could say their name, whatever. Like, it ain't like I'm saying anything bad. So like with Scott and White, right? I started out in office with them, and then after this whole pandemic situation started, they decided for everybody to go remote. And so going remote, you know, I already had my equipment and stuff like that. I just basically took what I had at my desk in the office home. Okay, so like that process was easy, and then I just signed it all out. I forgot I'm in a school zone. Oh, I'm just a speeding. Lord, see, you be keeping, because you know my mind not right now. Oh my goodness. Lex, girl, you trying to get a ticket. And them school zone tickets is double. Where my sis? Do I see her? She probably ain't even outside. But anyway, so, you know, I already had my equipment. I just basically had to like sign it out and stuff like that. Whereas now I work for Humana. And so with Humana, like, it's a remote position, of course, but now I get to see like from start to finish, and also tell y'all what it's like from start to finish. With working remotely, if it's like, you know, your headquarters is in like a whole complete different state from what you're in. Like, for example, shoot, where is Humana headquarters? I'm gonna just say Chicago, for example, right? But I live in Texas. So, you know, like, I can't, who about to fly out all the way to Chicago for 2 desktop monitors? I'm not. Like, I don't even want the job. So like, yeah, the equipment is provided, and so with the equipment being provided, they ship it to me. Yeah, I almost said to you. If it was you, they would ship it to you, but they shipped it to me. Well, this equipment right here, yeah, they shipped some equipment to me, but it's not the right equipment. It's for like a complete different worker. Okay, so I have to send this back, which is why I'm at UPS now, because I had to ship this back. No, you don't have, like, if something does happen, no, you don't have to come out of pocket and pay for the shipping yourself. They put the labels inside for you. Y'all, we made it. We made it. Disregard the shoes in the back, but we made it. Listen, hasta la vista, baby, because honey, it's time to return these folks their equipment back. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's a hot mess on my desk. I got snacks for days. Okay, y'all. So we've got our, I almost said furniture in the back. No, our equipment and stuff in the back. Excuse me. And now we are on the way to say goodbye. Hasta la vista. Returning this equipment, and then we are going to set up our new equipment today. I'm so relieved, y'all. It's Friday. It's my last day on this job. And y'all, let me shut up. Man, why they was sitting there slick trying to be slick? I said slick trying to be slick. Anyways, trying to be slick, like, and get me to do extra work before I leave. No. I quit. Today's my last day. I'm not doing nothing else. I did all that I'm supposed to do for today. Today's work. I'm not doing nobody else work. Don't ask me, because today's my last day. Period. Okay? Ooh, they need their grass cut. But yes, y'all. And sir, don't you dare pull out like that, because, oh Lord, all these children, y'all. There's so many children. I need, oh snap, I forgot the monitors back there. I need to stop driving crazy. Oh, I said that's so country. Like, anyways, y'all, these monitors and stuff is like sliding. I sound so country. Oh my goodness. But y'all, I feel so relieved. It's Friday. My new equipment came. I'm giving them this old equipment. I'm starting my new job on Monday. End of a new job today, Friday. I am blessed. I'm grateful. And one thing I will say, and this isn't like to rub anything in anybody's face. One thing I will say, y'all ain't making eye contact, well, duh, because I'm driving, but y'all understand. But anyways, for those who are a little bit special, I'm driving, so you know I can't really make eye contact like I really want to for this video. But one thing I will say, and like I said, this isn't to rub anything in anybody's face or nothing like that, but God has always like made way for me when it came to jobs. Like, there's been, I'll start from like from my very first job. My first job was at Baskin Robbins, okay? 31 flavors, as the older people would call it, okay? My first job was Baskin Robbins. I was in high school. I was a senior in high school. After I graduated, I was in a position to where I was like, man, I want, you know, to get a second job, but Lord, I don't know if that's your will. Is it your will for me to have 2 jobs, or is it your will for me to work at one or the other and leave Baskin Robbins? For sure, I knew, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I would have stayed at Baskin Robbins, but at the same time, if I had to choose, I would have left for JCPenney's, okay? I kid you not, y'all, the moment I prayed that prayer, like within that same week, and I think I had just interviewed for JCPenney's, or I had found out that they were doing like mass hiring because it was Christmas or Thanksgiving or back to school. One of those events was coming up. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, bet. So, what the heck? What is you doing? Bruh. Anyways, so I kid you not, that same week that I prayed that and I asked the Lord for direction, I was closing at Baskin Robbins and the store got robbed. Now, no gun or nothing like that was pulled out on me or anything like that, but dude, like, they ended up taking the tip jar. You could tell they really wasn't in it like to hurt nobody, but you know, that's a whole nother story. I could do a story time on that if y'all want. But I quit that night. Yeah, I quit that night at Baskin Robbins. Got hired on the next week at JCPenney's. Like, I had got a phone call saying, hey, you know, we would love, you know, to present you this offer. Would you like it? Do you want to work for us? This, that, and the third. So I'm like, yes. The same situation like now. Okay, I'm a speed track y'all up to, you know, this point now. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna speed track this point up to now, but that's just from the very start, from when I started working. Okay, then moving forward, I'm on my job at JCPenney's. I wanted to quit so bad. Now, man, because I was working in JCPenney's at not Walmart, in Beaumont, and then I had moved to California. Beaumont is in Texas, for those who don't know. But then I had moved to California, and I got on with JCPenney's in California and stuff. So at this point, like, I'm really wanting to quit. I was fed up. I wasn't trying to hear nothing from nobody. You know, they wanted me to stay. I was like, man, forget it. I ain't having it. I ain't with this. You know, I was ready to leave. Like, I was taking off work to go and interview with other jobs. On my lunch, going to interview with other jobs. Like, that's how fed up I was, okay? Like, when I tell you I was playing no games, I was playing no games. So, after, and let me tell y'all how God funny. He real funny. So, one of the interviews I had went on was an interview for Kohl's. And the guy asked to speak with me afterwards. He asked me to stay. And I was like, okay, well, shoot, I must be getting a job. I must have did a good job. You feel me? Right? I'm feeling myself on the cool because he told everybody else to leave. Y'all, this man told me, what position are you in right now? I was like, oh, I'm a visual assistant or whatever, which was like, you know, because I had got promoted. I forgot that part. I had got promoted from a regular sales associate to a visual assistant, who do like the mannequins and stuff like that. They're kind of like a form of authority, but they not really in authority, you know what I'm saying? Like, they below the assistant managers of departments and stuff like that. So I told him that. He was like, you know, honestly, you're better off staying where you at. Sir, what you mean, stay where I'm at? I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to get a pay increase, and you gonna tell me to stay where I'm at? They on some crazy stuff, and you gonna tell me to stay where I'm at? But it's so funny, though, because I really feel like, even now to this day, I'm like, man, Lord, you had to use somebody else to tell me to sit still, because I had already been hearing sit still, but I wasn't trying to hear that. I was like, Lord, I don't care. I don't want to. I'm ready to leave, okay? And so since, I wanted it my way, basically. So that's a lesson alone in itself. If God's telling you to sit still, because he's got something better for you. And I say this because after that interview, the manager of the store called me into the office and asked me, did I want to be an assistant manager for the women's department? Now, if I would have left, I wouldn't have got that increase. If I would have continued to walk in disobedience and be, you know what I'm saying, just all over the place like I was, I wouldn't have been able to get that blessing or that opportunity like God would have wanted me to. Or even if I had quit, I wouldn't have been able to get, you know, to the place where I was. Never was it heard of for me, for somebody, period, to be promoted twice within 1 year. They always, oh my gosh, why is everybody speeding? This is making my nerves bad. Anyways, never was it heard of that somebody was promoted twice within 1 year. You had to give it like at least 6 months to a year before you could promote somebody. So that alone was a blessing, okay? Then fast forward, I moved back to Texas, and I'm in the I started out at GC Services, which is like a call center, right? And I was like, man, I ain't feeling this. Like, the energy here is wrong. The people here is like on some other stuff. I ain't even feeling really what I'm doing. I ain't feeling this. This ain't me. I quit after like 2 weeks. Yeah, because I stayed there for 1 check. I quit after 2 weeks. And then even at the time, I was like, man, Lord, I really want to get into healthcare. I really want to, you know, get my foot into healthcare, but I don't have my degree yet. And so I was like, man, So I went into prayer and fasting and stuff during that time too. And I came across Aerotech, which is like a staffing agency, a temp to permanent job, whatever. And so I get hired on through Aerotech with Baylor Scott & White, which is the company I'm no longer with now because today was my last day. And so I get in through them. I'm in one department, you know, then I decided to transition to another department, which was a blessing also. Mind you, I got on with Scott & White through Aerotech a week after I had quit, okay, at GC Services, the call center that I was working with. The next week or a few weeks after that, I got hired on with them, okay? So God be having favor with me. And mind you, no, I'm gonna stay on track. That's a whole nother, I'll save that for another video, just how good God been to me. Because y'all, when I tell you he real, like, man, you have to experience it for yourself. At the end of the day, you have to experience it for yourself. I can only speak for what I've been through and what he didn't help me with and stuff like that, but you gonna go through your own struggles, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. But basically I got hired on, so, and then I switched from one department within Scott & White to the department now that I'm about to return the equipment back, right? And so why I'm saying right, like y'all right here, y'all are right here, but whatever. So then in this department I was working from 8 to 5. Y'all, I can't stand those hours because I feel like my whole day is taken up. I'm more of a early person. I'd rather get in early, get out early. That's what type of person I am. So from the start, I was like, I went on with it and I was like, man, Lord, I really need you to make a way with these hours because I ain't feeling this 8 to 5. I need me like a 6 to 3 or something like that, you know? They told me no, I would never be able to get that shift or whatever, or like they was basically like prolonging the time and like giving me excuses as to why I couldn't and stuff like that, which really at the end of the day, now that I think about it, it was really just God delaying it. I'm not gonna give nobody no credit. And so finally, what happened? Finally, it just got to the point where they had called me up and they was like, hey, that was my two things. Okay, so wait, I always wanted a 6 to 3 or 7 to 3:30 type of shift, and then I always wanted my weekends off. I did not want to work weekends. I still don't want to work on weekends, okay? That was like my pet peeve always, okay? Those was my two heart's desires, and the Lord knew this too because I told him this. So they told me they procrastinated on the whole 6 to 3 shift, and then afterwards, you know, they told me that I would have to still work on my work on the weekends or rotate, you know, with everybody else. So I'm like, all right, that's what y'all say, but I'm gonna still lift my request up to the Lord, and you know, I'm gonna leave it at that, and whatever he do with it is what he do with it. They remind you, they said no. They told me no. I get a phone call. Oh, okay, we would like to put you on the 6 to 3 shift. Look at God. Look at God. Okay, all right. So now, like, what about my weekends? Oh yeah, you don't do weekends no more either. Look at God. Look at God. And I feel like I'm kind of off track, but it don't matter. At this point, I don't even care. I just need to tell y'all how he good to me, because favor. I'm telling you, like, favor. I'm lost for words. And then, now mind you, like, the whole vaccine situation is going down or whatever. I made my choice, so they gave an end date. They just extended the end date, right? Today was supposed to be my last day. It still is my last day. However, they extended the whole, you know, when you should be vaccinated by and stuff like that. They extended it another month and asked, did I still want to stay? I said no, because I start Humana on Monday. And so, y'all, I'm just, like I said earlier. He closes one door and opens another one at the same time. Just like that. Just like that. Close, open. Close, open. I hope y'all get that visual. Like, it's always been like that with jobs for me. Like, always. It's always been like that. When I was in Beaumont, y'all, I was working I almost had 3 jobs, but I had quit one of them. I was working 2 jobs at the same time, right? No car to my name, no car. I had to call people up and ask for rides every single day. God made sure I made it to work every single day. Was never late, didn't call out. And when one ride failed on me, I was able to get another one like that. Like, if that's not God, I don't know what is. Like, they never asked for, like, you know, gas money or nothing like that. Like, even when I tried to give, no, don't worry about it, you good. Like, what? That's God. Man. So if ain't nobody feeling encouraged right now, I encourage you. Like, today, earlier, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of down because, you know, I got some stuff going on. But he's able. Like, he really able. And I ain't about to cry. It's just that this AC is blowing in my eyes. And it's drying my eyes out, to be honest with you. But just know that he's able. Know that he would never leave you nor forsake you. Know that if you would trust in him with all your heart, lean not into your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, he will direct your path. Even sometimes when you can't see it or you don't understand, you don't know how, it's not for you to understand or know how. Like, and that's my issue too. Like, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, Lord, how you gonna do this? Because this don't make no sense. It's not for us to figure it out. So I just hope that you would just trust him. I'm glad to be in the position where I'm at, to be able to tell somebody, because I know whatever I go through is to help somebody else, just like whatever you go through is to help somebody else. Don't be selfish and not tell nobody where you came from or what you done been with. Some people might laugh at you because they don't understand, but then you got those who done been through the same thing you going through or something like what you're going through, and you know, they need to hear those encouraging words. How did you make it through? Like, man, I wish when I was going through, like, I felt comfortable enough to express exactly at the moment what I was going through, but at that time I felt embarrassed about it because of the situation and the circumstances. Don't be embarrassed about what you go. Everybody got something that they going through. I don't care if they come to work or go to school. For those who's in school, I don't care if they pull up in your face on some like, oh, I'm better than what. Baby, listen, and those be the main ones going through the most at home. If they got a home, they might be homeless. You never know. You just never know. Nowadays, people be faking the phone. People be faking the phone. And you would think everything is okay, but you don't know nobody's situation or circumstances. So that's why I say, man, say your story. Tell people how, y'all, is that a pimple on the side of my head? Anyways, tell people how, you know, you made it through. And if you a believer, tell them how he kept you. That's your truth. That's truly how he kept you. I really have to go to the bathroom now. Wow, I really gotta go pee. But yeah, that's that, y'all. That is that in a nutshell. After this, I'm going to, I guess I'll film me putting together all my equipment for the new job that I'm supposed to start.
I'm coming through, I need to speak. I rush the booth and feed the weed. I stomach truth and eat the meat. Augustus Gloop, you eating sweet. If you from the zoo, but Demons Creek, they run from loot and fleet the scene. If they busted you, it's heat or meat, or 1 or 2 or 3 release.